What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Teofimo and Terence Crawford back in the news again. Teofimo continues to call out Terence Crawford, and not only call him out, but criticizes his resume. I'm gonna play what Teofimo had to say, and then I'm gonna give you my opinion, because I personally find it very ironic that Teo did not have this energy until Terence Crawford stated that he was moving up to 154. But let's go ahead and roll the clip and let's talk about it.
Crawford doesn't face, look, I mentioned it, Jose Benavidez. He was scared of Jose Benavidez, couldn't even figure him out the first 5-6 rounds. However, he still did his thing, but the guy had a shot leg, literally. Okay, Errol Spence, he had his, what is it? His eye.
Yes.
I don't know how to say it. The cataract eye. Okay, situation. But we're talking about an Errol Spence that went through a car accident. We're talking about Errol Spence that went through situations and being in that weight class for so long at 147. A guy that goes up in between fights at 190. Okay. And then we got, who's the third one that I used to mention? Kell Brook. Same thing with the eye. You know, and this guy thinks he's this big guy and the real guy, tough guy. Man, you're not a tough guy. You just fight soft guys that make it seem like they're tough guys just so that you could be the guy. But he's no guy, you know, and
now, see, this is what irritates me about guys like Teofimo. First and foremost, bro, I hope you keep that same energy when you see Terence Crawford in person. See, when you do all this talking, right, you'll talk about guys like that, right, and you'll say, oh, he thinks he's a tough guy and all this type of stuff, bro. But then when you like, you know, you and Arnold Barboza had words, right? But then when Arnold Barboza pulls up on you and, you know, hey, what's all that stuff you was talking, then all of a sudden you want to turn the other cheek and say, I'm on some positivity. I'm not finna get involved in none of that, man. You can call me all you what you want, everything that you want. I'm not finna get involved. But, bro, you can't be talking like this. But then when Terence Crawford sees you, you can't be having that, oh, I'm just finna walk away type of mentality. No, bro, stand on your words. I'm not saying do nothing stupid or ignorant like get to fighting or anything like that, but you better have the same energy when you see Terence Crawford. Furthermore, has anybody noticed that, bro? No, Teo never mentioned Terence Crawford's name until Terence Crawford talked about not being able to make 147 pounds and moving, or make, not saying not being able to make it, but having a hard time making 147 pounds and moving up to 154. Teo, that's the, like, bro, I've never, before Terence Crawford talked about moving up to 154, Teofimo never mentioned his name. And before you guys say, well, Teo was at 135, Teo been at 140, Teo has been at 140 since, what, 2022? And he's just now mentioning Terence Crawford's name. And granted, no, they're still not in the same weight class, but, bro, I just find that very funny and very fishy. Like, how are you all of a sudden calling this dude out when he says that he has a hard time making 147 and wants to move up to 154. Now, I'm not gonna act like Teofimo is not building a good resume for himself, bro. The dude is fighting some good fighters. He beat Nakatani, he beat Richard Comey, he beat Lomachenko, he beat Josh Taylor, and now he's gonna fight Jermaine Ortiz tomorrow, which is another good, very good, exciting matchup, bro. So I'm not gonna sit here and stunt, bro. Teo is doing his damn thing, bro, and is one of my favorite fighters at 140. But again, I'm not like these other YouTube channels, bro. These other boxing YouTube channels, I'm not like them, bro. These dudes will not call out. It's only a few that will call out their favorite fighter, bro. It's only a few YouTube channels that's like me that'll call out some of the fighters that they actually like. I'm one of those guys that will call out fighters that I actually like. And Teo, right now, you talking reckless, bro. All right, you mentioned Errol Spence, bro. You're talking like that's not a fight that the whole boxing world has not been asking for the past 5 years. He had to give us that fight, bro. And it's not his fault. Errol Spence might have had whatever cataracts he had in his eye. That's not Terence Crawford's fight. I mean, that's not Terence Crawford's fault. Last time that I checked, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, Errol Spence signed on the dotted line. He signed on the dotted line. So it's like, bro, I don't want to hear what is Terence Crawford supposed to do? He went in there and handled his business or whatnot, right? Furthermore, you act like Lomachenko was not injured when he fought you. Come on, bro. I pulled up the receipts. Don't let me have to do it again, T.O. Lomachenko had an injured shoulder, stated he had an injured shoulder when fighting you, and had surgery that very next week after y'all fought. He had surgery on that shoulder. He said he had an injured shoulder fighting you. So, do we take away credit for you beating Lomachenko? Come on, bro. You can't do that, dog. You can't do that, T.O. You can't do that. Then you talk about Jose Benavidez. Now, granted, yes, he did, you know, that was after he had a shot leg, but he has fought since he had a shot leg. And again, Jose Benavidez called Terence Crawford out. Terence Crawford didn't fight scary in that fight. Are you serious? All right, Kell Brook, whatever. You want to say that about Kell Brook? Oh, why not mention Sean Porter? He beat Sean Porter, knocked Sean Porter out. Mean Machine, he knocked Mean Machine out. That's another good fighter. I mean, bro, the man knocked out every fighter that he's fought at 147, bro. You can't take away what this man has done. This man has been undisputed at 147. The first, and I feel like he's hating because Terence Crawford is actually the official first undisputed male, or the first male boxer to be undisputed in multiple weight classes, bro. Tio wants credit for that, but he has not done that. The problem with guys like Tio is, bro, he wants credit for something that he hasn't accomplished. He wants to be credited as the first male boxer to be undisputed in multiple weight classes, but in all actuality, he was never undisputed in one weight class. So it's like, bro, that's what irritates me with dude, bro. Like, he wants to get credit for beating Josh Taylor, right? Josh Taylor, who did have all the belts at 140, right? But Josh Taylor relinquished all the belts at 140, right? So Teofimo fought Josh Taylor after he relinquished all the belts except for the WBO. He kept the WBO. Teofimo wanted to fight, you know, Josh Taylor. I mean, Teofimo fought Josh Taylor when Josh Taylor only had the WBO title, but wants to be known as the undisputed. You never had the WBC belt at 140. You never had the WBA belt at 140. You never had the IBF belt at 140. All right, you didn't have the WBC belt at 140 or 135, which is the only reason why you weren't undisputed at 135. So it's like, bro, that's the thing that irritates me with Teofimo, bro. You want credit for something that you haven't done yet, bro. And I don't like people like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tio, you have the potential to become undisputed at 140, no doubt about it, bro. I feel like you could beat all them guys, possibly. I think you and Devin Haney is a really good fight, but I do think it's possible that you can beat Devin Haney. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about that. Hell yeah, you got the potential to be undisputed at 140, but you haven't done it yet, my guy. So stop trying to get credit for something that you haven't done. And then, bro, why are you trying to take credit away from Terence Crawford? Now, if you are serious about fighting Terence Crawford after this fight with Jermaine Ortiz, call him out and send an offer, bro. Call him out and send his offer. And send an offer. Now, I don't know if Terence Crawford would. I'm not sure because, like, once again, Terence Crawford did state that he is having a hard time making 140. He actually has been talking about fighting guys like Tim Tszyu or Jermell Charlo at 154. So, timing is everything. Is that the reason why you're calling out Terence Crawford, Teofimo? Because Terence Crawford has been on record stating that, bro, he is trying to fight at 154 now. He only wants big fights. Right? If you're serious about moving up, call out Jaron Bucenis. Fight Jaron Bucenis. I think that'd be a great fight. You and Jaron Bucenis. I think Jaron Bucenis might be too big for you. I think he might, but if it will show that you're serious. But you can't be doing this. Like, you can't be trying to discredit Terence Crawford's resume just because he did something that you want to be. He gets the recognition for something that you want recognition for, and to me that brings out a little jealousy. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you something that's funny about something that's funny that boxers do, boxers and boxing fans do, right? You guys will discredit a fighter, but then if you beat that fighter or your favorite fighter beats that fighter, then you want them to have full credit for that. I'm gonna give you an example. Cause I love picking on the Canelo fanboys. You guys, me and the Canelo fanboys. This is like the rivals. I'm the rival to the Canelo fanboys. You guys, I remember this, right? You guys would like for example, when Canelo was about to fight Caleb Plant, right? Caleb Plant just beat Caleb Truax, right? You guys will call Caleb Plant a C-level fighter, right? But then Canelo beats him, you guys want full credit for that, right? If I be like, oh, Canelo beat a C-level fighter in Caleb Plant, you guys want full credit for that. Or you guys discredit Billy Ho Saunders, stuff like that, but then Canelo beats him, you guys want full credit for that. That's the same thing T.O.'s doing right now. You're discrediting Terence Crawford because he's done something that you didn't do, right? But I would be willing to bet my life and my life savings that if Teofimo were to beat Terence Crawford, he would want full credit for that. Oh, Terence Crawford's a great fighter. He beat all these great fighters and I beat him. He would want full credit for that. But yet you're trying to take credit away from. That's why I say, bro, I can't take these dudes serious, bro. I can't. Listen, Teofimo, stop hating on Terence Crawford. And I hope Terence Crawford calls your bluff. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?